Got a minute?
What's up?
I've been asking my patients to draw pictures, and I wanted to make sure that you saw some. Please.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I need a word with the doctor.
This is beginning to be a habit.
Dr. Weber's helping me out with a medical issue.
Oh, hey, now. What happens between doctor and patient stays between doctor and patient.
Right?
I've got rounds.
Sure they can wait.
I'll catch you later.
Good seeing you again.
I can't just keep showing up here and demanding my time.
Sure I can. And you're in no position to be turning me down.
Hey! Busy?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Well, then I'll make this quick. These are leftovers from a business meeting at the Metro Court. Not as good as I would make, but better than something you're going to get out of a vending machine. So enjoy.
Oh, thank you. Biddy and I were actually going to work through lunch.
Oh. Well, what a shame. I know you and Lulu sometimes like to go catch lunch together. It must be so much nicer to have lunch with your beautiful new wife than stuck behind some ratty old desk.
Yeah, it's not an option today, so.
Well, there's always dinner.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what she makes for me tonight.
Well, you know what? When people are in love the way that you and Lulu are, who cares about the food, right?
Well, I am going to check if the suspect lawyer is here.
It's a real subtle one.
Yeah? Well, good. If she got the message, then my job here is done.
How many times do I have to tell you I work with Padilla, okay? That's it.
Yeah. That's what they all say until you come around the corner and she's hanging all over him.
We're not talking about me anymore, right?
You should do have a thing for pretty doctors. Maggie,
I told you to keep Maggie out of this.
And I told you I need a referral.
It's not that easy.
It can't be that difficult. Doctors do it all the time.
It's what you want the referral for.
Oh, you of all people passing judgment?
Look, I didn't ask to be involved.
Oh, you just jumping all morally superior now? Come on, it's not like I'm gonna hurt anybody or kill anybody. That would be your territory.
Keep your voice down.
You get nervous, Doc? You should be. Because if I don't get the name that I need, the whole world is gonna know about that guy you offed in Memphis. And now Blondie in there helped you out.
You got problems with Steve?
Did I see that?
Well, you didn't have to.
Okay. Steve's ex-girlfriend, Maggie, is now working over at the hospital.
Oh, the pediatrician who helped with Aiden.
Yes, that's the one. He and Maggie used to work together in Memphis. He recommended her for a job at General Hospital, and now here she is, gorgeous woman that he used to date, that he spends 10 to 12 hours a day with. Why would it bother me?
Well, did you talk to Steve about it?
Yeah, except it's no big deal. Everything between them is all in the past.
And you believe him?
So yeah, I believe Steve. Steve is a decent guy.
What about the whole her hanging all over him thing?
I went to visit him at the hospital. I come around the corner, and he's got his arm around her. Okay? He said it was nothing, no big deal. She was having a rotten day. He was comforting her, whatever.
So you don't believe him?
No, I trust Steve. This Maggie, I'll tell you what, helping kids ain't the only reason she's in town.
Hey.
Hey.
You got a minute before your rounds?
I got 5, actually. You were saying something about your patient's drawings.
I've been asking all the kids to draw self-portraits. You gotta see some of these.
It's a great smile. It's one happy kid.
Brian's going through chemotherapy. Trust me, you and I would not be smiling. Oh, I love this one.
It's nothing but yellow.
Dee Dee's blind. She asked for a crayon the color of sunshine.
Wow. Those kids are an inspiration.
Tell me about it.
I can learn a few things, like being able to see the Memphis lights in the ceiling instead of just cracks and holes.
How did Memphis get into this?
It was a mistake to bring you here, Maggie. I think you should leave.
You asked me to come here. Insisted, actually. Went over the head of the chief of staff to get me hired. And now you want me to leave?
This is no reflection on your work. This hospital's lucky to have you.
So what's the catch? I'm too unorthodox?
Oh, you're too good. I mean, you ought to be at a better funded hospital in some major city, somewhere where you can make a real difference.
As opposed to this underfunded backwater where you've set up shop.
I have ties to General Hospital. My sister's here. My grandfather was chief of staff.
You've always been ambitious, Steve. This place is no compromise. It's got a lot to offer.
With a limited upside. I recently heard St. Vincent's in Dallas is looking for someone in their pediatric division, and I think you could be a real rock star.
I don't need to be a rock star, Steve. That was your dream. And I happen to think that I'm making quite a difference here. So does Dr. Quartermain. So, thanks for the tip. But I'll stay put.
Listen to me, Maggie. You're better off away from this place.
This has nothing to do with where my skills would be best put to use. I know the real reason why you want me to leave.
You said you trusted Steve, right?
Right.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if this chick's throwing herself at him. He's not going to do anything.
Yeah, but why shouldn't he? I mean, we both agreed that we were gonna keep it simple, no strings.
What, you're cool with that?
But that's not the point. I can't expect Steve to be exclusive to me when all we're doing is dating. I mean, I'm a mature, consenting adult.
Okay, that sounds like that's how you want to pass yourself off, but you obviously care more about this guy than you're telling me.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure matters. Stop being so stubborn and just admit
being
it.
stubborn here.
Okay, fine. You don't want to admit it to me, at least admit it to yourself.
Okay. Steve means a lot to me. Okay, and I would feel awful, not to mention disrespected, if he all of a sudden picked up and started seeing this Maggie.
I think there's something you might...
Just 1 minute, okay? Sorry, hang on. You want your relationship with Steve to be more than it is, you have to tell him
I'm
that.
not telling anybody
Why? We're
anything.
talking about how you feel. It's only fair to you.
What if that's a commitment that Steve's not ready to make?
Well, there's only one way to find that out, Ma.
What if I make a fool of myself?
If this guy doesn't step up to the plate and realize what a terrific woman he has right in front of him, then he's the fool.
You don't want me here creating tension between you and your Olivia.
We were over a long time ago.
Which is the real reason why you pressured me to transfer here in the first place. You wanted to make sure that I kept quiet about what happened in Memphis.
That may have been a part of it, but I also...
Come on, Steve. I'm a big girl. You wanted my silence. You got it.
Maggie, I appreciate your discretion.
I bet you do.
But the two of us working here could end up drawing attention, and if someone starts trying to dig around into our association...
Who's gonna dig?
I don't want this turning bad for you.
Okay, let me get this straight. You asked me to come here to protect our secret. No, sorry, to protect yourself. And now you want to send me away to protect me? Why do you care?
Memphis was a long time ago, and I just want to put it behind me.
You keep saying that. Like it's some sort of mantra, like it can all be lumped together. Us and what happened to us.
It was a mistake to bring you here.
Why? Because seeing me every day makes it all come flooding back. The good and what it eventually turned into at the end.
What we had is over.
Then this whole matter.